If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From 31, here's 2nd and 5.
Lady!
Once again, it's Corum. Corum, first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of
They get 22 yards there. First down, L.A.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. He'll get this out wide. Down the sideline. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua. 38 yards.
First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. 2-2 and round. Touchdown, Rams. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got it about the 8. And he's in! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard
Play action now for Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Stafford going to give it to Cora. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's taken in, and it's Jarquez Hunter. He gets close to the yellow line. Tackle made at the 46.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
32 yards.
That is a big play for L.A. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Set to go now
line.
on 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards with 1st and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. He's got his big tight end, Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
And it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have got to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This returnable from the 4. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. That one down the field, but that time around. And it'll bring up second down. Now Mayfield. This pass is caught by Case Otton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Moving outside the pocket. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Mayfield. Got his man at the 6. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. He'll go. It's right. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort forcing that fourth down stop.
Pass is caught left side. That's Parkinson. Look at the big guy rumble. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain on the play.
A big play after being backed up. A gain of 66 yards.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. Ready. Yellow 20. Out of the gun, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Set. Red 80. To the air again. Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on second and 4. Again, it's Stafford. Now a screen set up for Hunter. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
And they're on the 42-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kobe Turner getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Forced out wide. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Third and long. Throwing is Baker. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's Irving. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll take this one in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers move back to within 1.
14. Buccaneers, 13.
Here's McLaughlin now. And with the score, he'll kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
They're on the 29-yard line.
We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
They're gonna go. It's Stafford. That's taken in, and he's gonna have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They are going for it. Stafford. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5 yards on the play.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Here comes Smith on the return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On again, it's Hunter. And And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
At their own 37-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jared Verse in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down. They'll run with Irvin. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 35.
From the 35, here's second down and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. At the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They go play action with Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Baker. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that'll set up fourth down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This will be returned from the 6. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pick up a 46-yard.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just...
And he'll take it on in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. They'll line it up to kick the extra point.
Harrison Beavis for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Rams will up the lead to 5.
Makes the score Rams 21, Buccaneers 16.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. On 1st down is Mayfield. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Kobe Turner in for his 2nd sack of the night, number 6 on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Second down throw from Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up, and until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Tampa. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Buccaneers will up it to a 2-point lead. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Room to run past the 30. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, it's Stafford. Now a screen set up for Hunter. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. They need one right now. 3rd and long. To the air again, Stafford. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 42-yard line.
Oh, the handoff, it's Irvin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. Second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Braden Fisk. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On the ground, it's Hunter to get it going. Down the sideline, inside the 25. Going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 21-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 38 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard is very stout there. That's going to bring it up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Play action now for Stafford.
The pass. Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. Brought down back at the 27.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. Stafford to throw it. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll run here. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
2nd down, goal to go. One more time with Hunter. And this is a touchdown. They were play. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will up the lead to 5.
Rams 28, Buccaneers 23.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top for Evans. That is up. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. The shotgun, Mayfield. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up for the
Here we go. One final play. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.